Kei Taranaki Tātou. Now this next story is about butter that goes from Taranaki into the Middle East. In particular though, it's about the supplier of the main ingredient of butter. Now that ingredient is of course milk, and that supplier is PKW.
Pare nini hiki wai tō tara PKW he tino kōrero mo te tongi o Taranaki wānui. Taranaki ai iwi spread from the north Pare Ninihi, that's the White Cliffs up there in Ngāti Tamaland, stretches right around the coast of Taranaki Maunga, down into the south into Ngārauru is our southernmost iwi.
And this is some pretty hallowed ground that we're standing on. What's sort of the history of the land here?
Yeah, well, Pariaka is significant because it's really the legacy of land being confiscated post the land wars of the early 1860s. And PKW was set up to administer some of the reserves that were left for our tupuna. There was about 200,000 hectares. But of course, through the administration of those 200,000 hectares over a 100-year period, by the 1970s, when we realised actually they've been selling it off block by block, and it was down to 20,000 hectares.
Administering often meant selling it on.
Administering was an interesting term.
Yeah.
My uncles of the 1970s that decided that we were going to set up this corporation and look after those 20,000 hectares and do something about it for benefit of our people moving forward.
And the commercial end has become very successful over the last 45 years. PKW are now the largest supplier of milk in Taranaki. Tell me about the operations that you're running here.
So combined we do 2.7 million litres of milk, which equates for Fonterra, because we supply direct to Fonterra, just over 1 million slabs of butter. So yeah, it's a pretty substantial.
It's a lot of butter.
Yeah, over 30 farms. We're not one contiguous farm setup.
Right.
We're dispersed across Taranaki.
And they're answerable to 9,500 shareholders, who rightly so are passionate about their whenua.
For them it's a treasure, it's a real affinity to the whenua. They take real ownership of that. We have some shareholders who've got one share, but for them it just gives them an attachment to the whenua.
And in terms of what you're putting out there, and it's going all over the world, how is it for you guys to hear that it's going into the Middle East of all places?
I was really blown away when I was told earlier on that places where it's going offshore. And again, it says a lot about Taranaki as a region, that the Maunga really is the centrepiece of everything we do. So I think it's fantastic.
So this is the milk from the PKW farm, but obviously it's not quite ready yet because it's not butter. So the next step is here at the Whareroa Fonterra factory in Hawera. Whareroa produces about 30 tonnes of butter every single hour. So if you can do some fast maths, that's like close to 90,000 tonnes in a single year. And these here, they might look like sort of commercial wholesale blocks of butter, they're 5 kilograms, but actually, overseas, this is what consumers buy in the supermarket. So this butter is destined to go to somewhere in the Middle East, which is where we're going. So here in Taranaki, Whareroa factory. So, here in Azerbaijan. This is Baku, it's the capital of Azerbaijan. It's also the most populated city, and it's a bit of a crossroads for Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. That is the Caspian Sea, and over that way is Iran, over that way is Russia. This is crazy to me that butter is coming halfway around the world to Azerbaijan. Why is it such a thing here?
It's a big thing because Azeris love butter, especially from New Zealand. It's an integral part of the day-to-day cuisine here. The New Zealand butter has clear properties, color, aroma, and taste. It's really, they can pick it up from a great distance.
And how much do they love it? They're sort of selling out shops?
So we get our butter in around 10,000 metric tons a year, which is equal to 400 containers. And they buy it out of 3,200 outlets. So from this distribution center, you take the shops to 3,200 outlets across Azerbaijan. We supply our butter from Taranaki, a factory called Whareroa.
Whareroa, yes, of course, been there.
Yes, and that's got a factory code printed on this carton, which is 4772.
So consumers in market in Azerbaijan know the exact factory where this butter comes from. They seek that out.
Absolutely, they literally eat butter.
Hang on. We all put butter on toast, but they just dipping it and eating it.
The kids love to consume butter here. It's healthy. It's part of the healthy diet here. Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy. Azerbaijan has a population of 10 million, but they're consuming 2 million servings of butter every day. And in particular, it's butter from Taranaki, which they've been eating for 25 years. Knowing that Azerbaijanis are so fanatical about their butter, I really want to get around the dinner table to get the full experience. Kitchen, Granny, hello, how you doing? Nice to meet you. This looks pretty amazing. What are we cooking here?
We are cooking traditional food today, actually, which is called plov. Plov.
Okay.
Plov, yes. Plov, yes. So it's made from rice, actually, and with lots of other ingredients, which my granny knows better. There is a lot of butter. Actually, we use butter a lot in Azerbaijan in many dishes. So, and we call actually plov the king of the Azeri cuisine.
The smell.
Bu qaynadıkça yağın rəngi açılır.
Beautiful. And this kuya is an expert. She can tell taranaki butter from anything else on the shelf.
Bunu üzüm yığanda onda yağ da gedir. Yağ da gedir. Yağ gedəndə yağ gedir. Görsən həm üzü gedir, həm.
So Granny's saying don't waste the butter. There we go. It's so clear.
Yes.
Normally when you melt butter, it gets fat at the top. And
Yes, but she cleans it all the time. She drains it, takes the butter.
So it's like
the
clarified.
fat out, yes. So
okay.
Until it's clear.
Wow. Ah, yes, time for the all-important taste test.
Tökək, hə?
And remember,
şey var.
because we're in Azerbaijan, this is actually really healthy and good for you. So this hiding has started 23,000 kilometers ago in Taranaki. But the crazy thing is that despite that distance, despite how far we've traveled and where we are, it's still at the end of the day, it's just another whānau in Azerbaijan on the other side of the world, enjoying conversation and whānau and butter. Our venison is here at the tallest building in the world. Our kapa haka performed to crowds of 200 6 nights a week, and our lamb recognised for its quality in Oman. And I think that's the lesson for us at home. Tipu matoro ki te ao. Realise your potential and share it with the world.